Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Midnight Toons. I'm your host, PKSP, and we're here to talk about animation as usual. Of course, I have Pixel here.
Absolutely 100% animation. It's nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing.
It's fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. We won't go into a side tangent about random shit. Also, before we do start, I gotta give some apologies from not having an episode last week or whatever. It's because, like, I don't know what happened. My computer was just acting really fucked that day, so one of the audio recordings just straight up stops and it just silenced. So I had no way of fixing that, sadly. It's funny because it just goes from your voice only for like the rest of the thing, and my voice just goes, and just silence.
Just silence. I mean,
but yeah, no, I sorted out the issue, but I unfortunately couldn't recover the podcast episode.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay. That makes a whole lot more sense to me. I was because I was gonna complain to you that you didn't drop a link anywhere and that it wasn't even up. And
sadly the episode just got fucked. That's all.
Damn.
But hey, we're here now. Everything's not fucked. I fixed everything just to make sure, and I'm keeping an eye on my recording just to make sure it's still going. But for the most part, we're just here doing whatever. Also, it's just me and Pixel at the moment. Toble might join us later. He had some stuff to do. Faye's doing her own thing and all that. So, of course, we're going to start off with our week, which we missed like 4 weeks of stuff.
Toble wants like 1 minute. Apparently, Toble needs a minute.
Yeah.
I guess if we're talking about weeks then, unless we.
Yes.
I guess my week's been productive. I got this fucking not fat. It's like literally the size of my palm. I got this 1 terabyte SSD, and I'm currently loading it up with my Steam library because my laptop only has like 137 gigabytes spare, and that's not enough for literally all the games that I play on a regular basis. So I bought that shit, and I'm playing it. As for the games that I have installed, it is as follows: Borderlands 3, Dead by Daylight, and Destiny 2. Obvious thing.
Of course.
I got Deathloop. That's installed on my computer proper because Deathloop looked fun as fuck, and I bought it. So. That's been an experience. It is super fun, by the way. The trailers for it sucked, but the game itself is perfect. It's fine. It's very nice.
Because I remember you complaining about like, wow, they haven't really shown us like actual gameplay and all.
Yeah,
and I was like, yeah,
they really complicated how the game worked when it's really kind of simple, and. When it's in your hands, you understand, oh, this is what they were trying to show you. Oh, this is what they actually did show off, Otherwise...
the only thing... Oh, sorry.
Well, no, the only thing... Take your mind.
Okay, because I've only seen, like, a little bit of it, and to me, it just looks like a little bit fast-paced BioShock, if anything.
No. Okay, Arcane kind of makes the same kind of games. So if you've played like Dishonored or if you've played Prey 2016 or wherever the fuck that dropped, then you will understand the gameplay of Deathloop. However, where Deathloop diverges, and I'm gonna be honest, I feel like they kind of took a bit of inspiration after Hades dropped. I could be wrong. It could have been in development beforehand.
Hades was worked on for like a year or months, like in Kickstarter. Well, not Kickstarter, but in like the beta back when it was on Epic.
Right.
Like you could, that was a game worked on with the community. Like they got constant feedback and all that.
Right. And the reason I say that it might have some Hades influence is what happens is every time you die, your day restarts. There's only 1 day in the game. No, the only way time progresses is if you like finish a section or do a mission or whatever. And but you keep any of the information and stuff that you find while in the loop, and your character will remember it, and you can like mark it down so that way you can use that information next time you go in there. So like for example, like say like if a door gets like stuck during a part of the day, your character will remember that, and like you can then you'll also know, oh hey, I can come here earlier in the day. This door won't be here. And you can
Yeah.
also use that to your advantage by, since the same day happens over and over and over again, minus you and your rival character, which was the one thing that I was confused on, because there's Juliana, this rival assassin that's also on your ass. She can invade your game at any point in time. If you're online, this can be happen with other players. If you're doing it offline or single player mode, this only happens when whether or not you're going after one of the bosses in the game, which are the Visionaries.
Hmm.
And so, what they didn't explain at the time was like they thought it was going to be like two separate campaign modes when it's not. The main campaign you play as Colt, which is the guy who's trying to break the loop, and then in the multiplayer mode you play as Juliana. And the real neat twist is that you invade other people's campaign, which
So like kind of like Dark Souls, where you get invasions.
you're right. So yeah, so minus you and Juliana, you will then proceed to, or like, beyond you and Juliana, no one remembers that the day is repeating. So they all kind of like do the same things that they were going to do. So you can use that to your advantage. Fuck it, I'll spoil it a little bit. So, for example, there's this one visionary. His name's Igor. He's like working on this scientific experiment throughout the day. He also got invited to a party by one of the other visionaries. So, but with his experiment succeeding, he's all alone out in his own part of the map. And if you go there and you can kill him, and then you also can learn that he was researching and that one of his listening devices managed to pick up what he considered for his experiment to be a success, and that was earlier in the morning. So you're like, oh, cool. I'll just restart the day, fuck with that machine in the morning. He'll go to the party. I can take out two visionaries at once. And since the day there's 8 visionaries, 4 locations, and 4 cycles, or 4 cycles in the day: morning, noon, afternoon, evening, or morning, noon, evening, night, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And so the point is you gotta kind of like pair them together so you always manage to kill 2 visionaries at once. And if you kill all 8 visionaries in one loop cycle, you break the loop. And that's how it kind of goes. You learn information, kill visionaries, grab their stuff, or take stuff from them. Because the way you get the powers in that game is you kill the visionaries. And if you don't, you don't have to kill all of them in the single loop. If they die, they just come back, whatever. But every time you do manage to kill one, they'll drop a slab, which is that game's form of powers. There's invisibility. There's a power up mode where you like deal increased damage and regen health a lot. There's the telekinesis ability where you can like move humans around. You can like link enemies together, and then if you deal damage to one,
I'm gonna go back into the house.
You will deal damage to the linked enemies as well.
Yeah.
And tons of neat shit. There's also 4 legendary weapons that are neat. But
move yourself, Austin.
But yeah.
All right, what up?
Game's fun.
Sorry, we're going through the. Sorry that interrupts, but Toble now just entered.
I have entered the chat.
We're just doing the week right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, continue.
But yeah, Deathloop is fun. That's the main thing I've been playing. I also started Deltarune Chapter 2, which
we won't talk about just yet because that just came out like 2 days ago.
Say that I've been
literally 2 whole days.
Yeah, I can't get over the Toby Fox. This motherfucker decided.
Yeah,
we're
just gonna
chapter 2.
Next chapter that has been anticipated for a good couple years out in like 2 days. Here you go. Like,
here you go.
Yeah, just dropped it on our doorsteps.
Yeah, but for also with Deltarune, we have full information that now that it actually has a Steam page now saying that the demo is like chapter 1 and 2, and then chapter 3, 4, and 5 will be a paid release.
And then, but there's also going to be like 6 and 7, at least according to the in-game. There's going to be like 7.
If I don't know. I ain't Mr. Fox. But anyway, anything else, Pixel?
Other than that, it's been working. My feet fucking hate me. Can I go to the Titanfall universe real quick and grab whatever the fuck Octane's got so I can not have legs anymore, or have legs that hurt after walking around all day? Like,
I just want the middle leg.
I was gonna say I want the
remove leg, give me power.
Anyone who's like worked in fast food can agree that it would probably be better to have some middle legs.
Honestly,
either that or some fucking Dr. Scholl's, but I can never find them bitches.
Yeah, that's fair.
True that. You always find like the non-name brand shit.
I mean, my problem was like, like it was not so much the standing. I'm used to standing all the time, but it was more like specific tasks I was given. Like I won't give the name of where I work at just in case, because I don't know.
For me, it was
weird people out there
to be standing up for 8 hours straight while constantly moving around doing the same things over and over and over again without the ability to sit to let my feet recover anyways.
Well, that's what I call a bathroom break. But then again, depending on where you're at, it could be really hard to actually do a bathroom break.
I counter that with if I stay in the bathroom for more than 10 minutes, I'll get fucking yelled at.
Well, yeah, of course. That's usually as it always is with any job. My problem was specific things I had to do at my job, which, the biggest one I always mentioned is I had to work on milkshakes occasionally, and it is true pain, especially on a day when it's like crowded. It's real bad. I cannot tell you the pain. I cannot tell you the pain of like, you see the cars on the monitor of like who's coming up in the drive-thru, and you see a big van, like a van that you would see like a family in. You see like there's a bunch of people in there. You're like, oh man, it's gonna be a big order. And then you read up on the little screen saying what the next order is, and it's 6 large shakes. And large shakes take forever to make. It's true pain. Oh my god, it's so bad. And then along with that, you also need to do the lobby. You also have to clean up the shake machines because those machines get extra dirty.
At least at the Five Guys, yeah, them shits get fucking dirty as hell. Like they're
yeah, like I cannot tell you, like if I had a nickel for every time I clean that shake machine, I would be the new Elon Musk. I'm just saying,
bro. Yeah, just horror stories about shake machines makes me glad I haven't worked in fast food.
Oh yeah, it's fast food is an emotion. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But anyway, if that's up for your week, then I guess I'll go into mine. I haven't really done much throughout this week. I've been playing a couple games. For one, I've been playing Breath of the Wild, which I have played it, but I haven't played it all the way before, so this is my first time doing that. So that's fun. There's not much I can really say aside from it's Breath of the Wild. It's good.
Breath of the Wild for the Nintendo Toast.
The only notable thing I could say is I got punched in the dick by a tiny rock golem. Straight up, I was like, "Oh, little rock boy!" It just goes, huh! It's like, and died. But other than that, I also been playing this indie game published by Chucklefish, who they publish like a lot of stuff. Like they did Wargroove, they did Time Spinner, they did
Crosscode. Did they do Crosscode? I don't think they did.
I want to say they did. They publish a lot of pretty solid indie games.
Hold up, let me curb my statement for a second. Hold on.
Yeah, that's good. But goddamn.
No, that was Radical Fish, not Scuttlefish.
That's fine.
How many fish?
There's a lot of fish developers.
I know that name. I recognize that name. What did they do that I remember them doing?
Oh, and then Wargroove, that other game that PK said. Something else.
But yeah, they recently published the newest game they done is Eastward, which is like it's this really nice pixel art, like I want to say like Zelda style game. It's really fun. Like, I didn't know what it really was. I just watched the trailer and I was like, wow, that game looks really beautiful. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
That's some pixel art that I I would easily pick
Stardew.
the skill
Okay, I
of.
remember them from doing Stardew. That's what it was.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No,
Stardew
they
Valley.
published Stardew. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
If
makes.
there's one
Yeah. That
thing is
makes
that
sense.
they do really good pixel games.
Yeah. But it's published by Chucklefish and it's made by uh Pixpill, and then they look like some new indie developer, but whatever. But yeah, no, it's really good so far. I haven't made it. I don't think I've made it too far by all means, but it's like, oh man, music, animation. There's also like a fucking like a mini RPG in there. That's like an actual fucking RPG. They call it Earthborn, as because clearly this game does, like, pixel art wise, does like there's a lot of, I can see a lot of Mother 3 in there with a lot of the characters.
Mm.
It's like the body type, the faces, the size of the head, all that. I'm like, yeah, that's a Mother 3 type sprites, only just more detail and slightly different certain parts of bodies.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's really good. I cannot recommend it enough. It's like $25 right now. It's not too bad. I think it's completely worth the price. So yeah, it's on Switch right now too, along with PC. So go check it out if you want. But as for like anything I've watched recently, I haven't really watched anything. I mentioned it in the last episode, but I didn't. Well, no one heard that because the last episode got fucked. But I finished all of Aqua Teen, which. Aqua Teen's amazing and also incredibly fucking stupid. I love it. It's the best show ever. It's amazing. I love it.
Nick,
Would I recommend it? Probably not.
Why would you?
Yeah.
And I gotta bring out it's not me, but me and some my roommates and kind of me have like finished watching original Teen Titans, which, you know, it's good.
You losers! I hate you.
You need.
Yeah, we. It's because my roommate's been watching it, and I kind of catch it here on and on again because I've already seen most of the series, but like it's cool to, you know, see their reaction to stuff. We stopped. We say we finished it, but we stopped before the last episode because the episode before the last one, when we were left with the cliffhanger, is a pretty solid ending for Teen Titans, honestly. So we just left it there. It's right after they beat the Brotherhood of Evil and all that, so yeah. It's great. Also, we get like the hypest Beast Boy episode, honestly. He's tight in that episode.
God, I'm so upset because I get to sleep through all that.
Yeah. That's because you are a nightman. You're literally an owl.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, other than that, I can't say anything off the top of my head. Maybe, no, not really anything else, really. Oh, no, that's it. That's my week. Fuck it. Anyway, you, Toble?
Yeah.
Have you done anything?
First of all, mini intro. It's me, Toble. I'm here to ruin Vinnie's podcast yet again. Well,
That's me.
I'm back at it again after one whole session that failed.
Yeah, that no one saw. So
nobody saw.
Now that you being gone is kind of...
Me being gone has been moot. Woohoo! My master plan to hack the podcast to make sure I can be in it.
Okay. I mean, I guess that works.
Yeah, totally planned. Anyway, my week. Because my master plan works so well, I have done nothing else with my week. But yeah, no, I just haven't been able to do much because I'm working and it's fun. And if I'm not working, I'm sleeping. Though, when I'm not doing either of those, I have been playing Wonderful 101. That's fun. I don't remember if I mentioned it last time, but it's some cartoony hero action.
Character action Pigman, yes.
Mm-hmm. And also, like, kind of at the same time, I decided to pick up the original Fire Emblem because they did the stupid time released thing, and now Marth and Mario are sitting in a grave together.
I know, right?
Yeah.
They're doing like the Yamcha, but the Yamcha.
They're doing the Yamcha pose. Well, they're like, you have to pull some Superman X-ray vision because like it's been since March, so the dirt's already piled back on.
Yeah. You got like the whole collection for like Fire Emblem One, didn't you?
Um,
Like the special edition that came with like the book and shit.
yeah, I got like the special edition because whenever they were doing it just on eShop, it's only like a $5 game back when they did it.
Because
But
yeah, because it's an NES strategy
it's
game.
literally an NES emulation of a strategy game. And pretty much uh with the special edition I got, it was like $50. I got like an art book, like a little map poster, like a little clear, uh, like like some plastic or something, another NES like cartridge with like the game, which that was cute. Um, like a few other things probably that I can't remember, but yeah, I got all that, and that was pretty neat. It's like I just love special editions like that, just because it's just like cute kind of shit like they can give us.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Actually, there is something else that me and Toble actually did, like within the weeks that we haven't uploaded a new episode. Is me and Toble we sorry we were randomly roaming through like all the shows they have on Verve actually, and we were just going
Oh,
through
that.
like, oh man, let's see like what old and new stuff they got on there. We found a lot of classics. You know, that's also where we watched School Days, as we talked about in
Cool
one of the
day.
previous episodes. But
Hmm.
a fun fact about Toble, if you guys don't know, is he's in the VTuber hole.
I'm
He
in the
is in
VTuber
there.
hole. That is like Toho and VTubers have become like two of my core personality traits, and I hate it.
He's in the VTuber like Blight Town of Dark Souls. He is deep in there.
Balls deep, man.
Honestly, no. You should have expected for Toble not to enter the VTuber hole.
Well,
It should have been obvious. It's fucking Toble.
yeah, I know, but you know,
The
maybe
anime
some
boy.
people don't know.
Would submit him
But
to the Matrix if he got hot anime bitches. Like,
Dude, hot anime bitches? Now they're playing video games? Oh, real shit?
I can't with both of you. But anyway, me and Toble found this random ass VTuber show on Verve called Virtual Sun is Looking.
Yeah.
And we were like, the fuck is this? Because one, for me, it looked bad. And two, I knew that at least Toble would know.
Yeah. And the thing is, right? We had started watching it. Like, we saw in the preview, and I was like, I only recognize one VTuber from this show. And that's fucking weird, because I'm pathetic.
And we start watching it, and it is something.
It is a weird ass skit show.
Yeah, they had different segments where certain VTubers or just random other characters who are just doing stuff.
oh, what the fuck? Where's my? God damn it!
Like it was weird. It was,
Like
there was a talking horseman.
There's like a weird space segment where we follow these four randos.
Oh god, I have a grand feeling I know where that talking horseman is from. Does the
dear.
Really?
talking horseman have a human head, but a horse?
No, it's a dude in like full business attire with a horse head.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah.
But it's really just, I don't understand it. And it might be part because like I'm not into the VTuber thing, but I have Toble here for that, and he doesn't really understand it.
Yeah, like it's bad when me, the residential VTuber fanboy, booby mouse pad pending, freaking doesn't understand what in the world is going on.
It is some strange stuff. I don't know that we can recommend it. Maybe it's out there.
Yeah, like the only VTuber I recognized from the show initially was freaking the one from Hololive, Tokuno Sora, and I was like, I was just flabbergasted because I'm like, wow, I thought I knew so much, and then here I am, just like, man, and
yeah,
that's it. I was like, man, I'm glad I've reached a new level of not being the dweeb.
It's called a new level of low, Toble.
Level of low would have been if I knew more of them. I only knew like one, and I was like, all right, like I'll take it.
Yeah, but that's about it for our weeks, I want to say, maybe. I know there was this one anime that I watched on Verve. I forget the name of it, but it was a fucking it was an old one. I forget the name of it, but it's just about this school teacher who like everyone is simping over. The kids, the staff, other dudes, everyone was just simping over this teacher. And it's like some really old it's a really old anime. It's like
is.
almost like I want to say like 70s. Maybe
Mhm.
no, it was 83, 85, I want to say. But yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, a few decades ago.
Wait, was it? Damn it, I don't even remember. But yeah, I'll probably find out what that was like next week or something.
Oh,
I'll probably I don't know if I'm gonna watch more of it or not.
I like
But
how
yeah, that's gonna
he
be
says next week.
well we do it every like 2 weeks. It's fine. So technically next week,
Technically.
just because we record in between the uploads. Well, we were supposed to, I guess.
We don't
recording
we
this
aren't
on
recording the
Monday.
podcast. The podcast just appears in your hard drive, and you just upload it.
That yeah, that
direct the
that
It's like it's like when like random shit comes to like characters from like space or something. Or, like when the YouTube
No,
reviewers like something
instead of direct to video, it's direct to hard drive.
Damn it.
direct to YouTube.
Oh man, I'm surprised someone
Direct your
capitalized on
mom's
that. Direct the hard drive. But yeah, but Pixel mentioned like getting some more space for this laptop. I desperately need to do that sometime soon because I am running out of space because I have so much stuff recorded on my laptop that I just need the space.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much our weeks. Also, Pixel, fuck you for putting that image in the podcast chat.
I saw that and I was
The
like,
Apex
oh
Legends
god.
one. God damn.
It's great
Holy
because
God.
other than Fire Emblem and freaking Wonderful 101, I've been playing the hell out of Apex Legends. I was like, you know what, it's been a few days. I was like, fuck it, I need to get my fix.
I might start playing it again. I would hate having to re-unlock everything again, but who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Aside from that, that's gonna be pretty much our week. So let's get started into the news. We got a bit of interesting pieces here. The first one is actually really important.
No. We're doing this out of order, right? Because fuck you, Tara.
Oh, Tara.
Tara
Billing.
Tara Billing.
All right, sure. I mean, that's not the first one I was gonna go for, but yeah, Tara
Tara's
Billinger.
Billinger. Okay, I was literally looking how to pronounce that earlier,
Mhm.
but I forgot. But anyway, Tara Billinger. As people who may
She's
not
working on the new
people
high. Not only, at least for
Yeah.
me, confirming that we are indeed getting new Clone High. Secondly,
Well, yeah.
I'm glad she's getting more work after Long Gone Gulch after she started working on Long Gone Gulch, because this will give her more, at least the monetary value to work on that if she if she ever intends on like leaving the Clone High team at some point. So yeah, great. This is awesome. I love it. Please, for the love of God, let
just before we continue, we need to explain who the fuck Tara is.
So
we
she
can't just
is a animator.
She's a storyboard artist. She was a character designer for the Mickey Mouse shorts over on Disney, and she's a co-creator of her and her husband. Yeah, her husband.
Question.
I think it's her husband. I don't remember, but she's a co-creator of the the Kickstarter cartoon Long Gone Gulch, which you can now watch on YouTube. I'll link it down in the description below because it's really good.
Yeah.
I cannot recommend it enough. Well, I recommended it back when it came out like months ago. I want to say I don't remember what that episode of the podcast was though.
It all runs together at some point.
Episode
At some point it does, honestly.
Insert podcast episode here that was around the time it happened.
But yeah, no. She made a tweet just a couple days ago confirming that she is working on. She's the
new art director on the new Clone.
Art director for the new Clone High. Yeah. Which is nuts. That also confirms that we are getting a new Clone High.
We are getting Clone High.
Yeah, like Phil Lord and Chris Miller have already made tweets being like, "Oh yeah, we got her on our team. It's gonna be epic."
Right, it's gonna be great, and So happy that she's getting work. She deserves it.
Yeah, she's a good fucking artist.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Long Gone Gulch is really good. Go check it
Please,
out.
God, go watch Long Gone Gulch.
It's really good. But yeah, also I'm excited for new Clone High because I fucking love Clone High. It's also just weird to me how that show blew up in popularity where I knew about it years before anyone even fucking knew about it. And I'm like, man, this show would never get the credit it deserves.
Literally never.
Never.
As quoted by John F. Kennedy, oh, now Mario's dead.
But yeah, I'm so glad that Clone High is actually getting some more stuff because it is, despite its premise, a really, really good show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, come on, like
It takes
it's in
premise
that
and
same
runs
vein
so
of
much
like,
it.
why does this type of show exist? But whatever,
Right.
It's good. But yeah, that's pretty much for that. It's not like any big major news, but it's really neat if you're in like the whole animation know-how that Tara's now working on the Clone High.
Yeah.
But up next in the news, as I was trying to do earlier before I got interrupted, but a very important piece of news is Family Guy is its 18-year run over on Adult Swim is now over. Which, you know, it's already one thing if, like, man, this show's been on Adult Swim for 18 years. But the biggest reason why it's, like, a really big deal is because that Adult Swim is kind of the reason why Family Guy got so popular. Because Family Guy, for people who don't know, when it came out, like, on Fox and other stuff, it got, like, canceled, like, twice. And no one really wanted to pick it up. So Adult Swim picked it up for basically almost nothing at the time. So they were like, yeah, whatever. We'll just air it on our stuff because, you know, we're like the main thing for adult animation, if anything, aside from maybe Fox. But yeah, like Adult Swim, it started airing on Adult Swim and ran on syndication and then kind of got a cult following and then it kind of just blew up in popularity over time. Kind of like it did. It's a similar thing that happened to Futurama where it wasn't really that popular when it came out, but it got a lot more when it started the rerun episodes on Adult Swim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then after that, people picked it up. They saw like, oh, hey, we can make some bank, and they were like, they tried to run park with it, you know?
Yeah, and just it's kind of sad because Adult Swim even made like a promo for like the last time it airs on Adult Swim. Like it shows like a bunch of other like famous Adult Swim cartoons like Aqua Teen, Harvey Birdman, all that.
Right.
That's waving goodbye to Family Guy, and I don't know. I kind of got a little emotional because like even though I don't care for Family Guy anymore, I don't really think it's at least a lot of the newer seasons. I don't think are particularly funny, except from like maybe one or two jokes. But like, man, that was kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I'll I'll put a link to the promo in the description below for anyone who want to go check it out. It's not too long. It's just kind of like, damn, that's kind of sad. Also, 18 years is nothing to scoff at too.
Mm-hmm. For animation, that's like freaking elderly years.
It technically beat I want to say the longest running cartoon for Adult Swim was like Aqua Teen and also Venture Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it kind of beat it, but it went back to Fox Ooh, sorry, hiccup. It kind of went back to Fox after some time later.
Yeah,
so
like once it picked
counts.
back up again, I went back to Fox.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, good on you, Family Guy, and good on you, Adult Swim. So yeah. Also la pasta, baby. That you see, that's a deep cut Clayfighters 2 reference.
Man,
we
really mentioned Clayfighters in this gosh darn
Hey,
podcast.
I thought it was appropriate. The new Melty Blood's gonna be coming out soon.
Dude,
So
why
don't we bring back some?
Shut the fuck up! I literally do not want to hear about Melty Blood.
Why do you not want to hear about Melty Blood?
No.
If Melty Blood can come back, Clayfighters can come back.
Okay, now PK, that's going a bit hard. That's going a bit hard, bro. You just go like, yo, let's.
I was gonna say you're that's cap. That's a little cap.
Like, I'll Melty Blood coming back.
Saying...
If Clayfighter comes back, I'm gonna literally lose it, and I don't think I can survive another mental hospital.
Listen. Just imagine, like, if Clayfighters had like the variation system in like
No,
like
shut
MK11.
up. No, why would you do that?
We're gonna hijack the podcast.
Back before we get fucking Clayfighter back. Like,
Killer Instinct did come back.
It did.
like 2013.
Yeah,
it's
and it still made stuff till like 2017, 18 at most. Still, I'm just saying, if we want some real fighting game content, we bring back Clayfighter.
No.
I'm gonna learn multi-blood tech just to shut you up.
It wouldn't do it justice.
I like to see you try. I'd beat your ass in multi-blood.
Bro.
Beat your ass IRL. How about that?
Yo, I got some combos that's called these hands. How about you catch them?
The scrub codes are going directly to you now.
I was gonna say direct to video, but more like direct to your fucking skull.
I'm just saying, hashtag Clayfighters.
No.
Anyway, crap. I got distracted by Clayfighters. Next up in the news is Laika is making, they're already on the works of making their new movie, which is going to be The Wildwood, which is based off of a novel called by the same name. And judging by the premise, which
I remember that. That name sparks something in me. I don't know what it is.
It sounds familiar, but I can't say. I don't read enough books anymore.
Right, imagine reading.
Man, you read?
But yeah, I luckily in the article that I did find for it, I did find like a summary of the book, and it's kind of giving me like some Over the Garden Wall vibes from it. You know, like that kind of like, oh, we're gonna go into a fucking nowhere existing place. But yeah, from the premise of it, it sounds really cool because, you know, I like they do amazing stop motion.
Yeah.
They like, and they need to deserve more credit than they do because stop motion doesn't get enough credit because people are like, oh yeah.
Yeah, because everyone, right? The stop motion doesn't get any credit anymore because no one wants to do it because people think it's super hard. When it kind of is. It isn't really.
It is super hard. It ain't no kinda. That shit is super hard. They have multiple phases for each character they have to do for different expressions. Which is funny because you see the little case of like all the multiple phases they have, and it's, I don't know, I find that funny.
It's like some scary Toy Story. It's like that scene in Toy Story 2 whenever Woody's getting his cleanup.
Yeah, like stop motion is unbelievably like I want to say it's like the hardest form of animation, honestly, because that involves like real-time lighting and everything. But like, fuck. It's just, they never get, like, Studio Laika movies never really get back most of their budget. They either do or don't. And they luckily have enough money where they could just keep making movies regardless. But, like, I just want 1 year for, like, a Laika movie to win, like, an award or something. Because, like, Disney, you know, Disney movies are good, but I'm tired. And you're never going to see, like, a Laika movie get nominated for, like, an Oscar because, you know, the Oscars are owned by ABC. You already know how that goes. Disney already owns ABC, all that. It's, yeah. Also, they don't care about the animation bracket at all, given that 1 year when they pit Boss Baby as one of the nominations.
So, don't go there, please.
God.
I have to. It's the primo example of they don't care. But yeah, this new movie sounds really nice. It's directed by Travis Knight, who he did Kubo, and he also did the Bumblebee movie.
There was a Bumblebee film?
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, there was. When he was.
I heard that it was pretty solid, but that was only because it's better than all those other Transformer movies because they're terrible.
Yeah, man. Explosions go boom. That's pretty much all I got to say about the Michael Bay Transformers.
I mean, if I can give anything, that first movie's got some nice sound design. They got some pretty cool stunts in there. They have a Mountain Dew Transformer Decepticon.
Yeah, I feel like the first movie is like a passable movie, but then after that it just goes downhill because after like the main character, it was Shia LaBeouf, right?
Sam Wiki. It's Shia LaBeouf, yes.
Yeah. I was like, all right, because I think the first two is around him, and then like the next one is
No, the first three are, and the fourth and fifth movie are about
some randoms.
What was his name? Mark.
Dude, you think
Mark Wahlberg. There you go.
Mark Wahlberg? Okay.
Yeah, because that was his nickname back in the day. It was Marky Mark.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, my problem with those movies is all of them are terrible. All the jokes are bad. They got some pretty alright animation in them for like interacting with the real world stuff, but I will only say it's really good in the first movie.
I remember one of them has a My Little Pony thing. That's the only thing I remember.
Yes, it's the fourth movie where they got like the super rare metal thing, and the dude makes a fucking rainbow dash with it. And I remember seeing that and losing my fucking mind.
Yeah, I did
too. Like, what? It's like I can't handle those movies. They're terrible. Also, those movies have like a weird fascination about like the army. Like, man, there's so much army shit.
You ever put
movies.
big fantasy thing and then the military, the U.S. military, right next to it?
Oh yeah.
It's
like when you get mail from a random artist and then you get a bill.
Like.
But yeah, like it's I hate most of the Transformers movies. Like I think Michael Bay's a terrible director, if anything.
Again,
and I don't feel bad.
Again, explosion, go boom.
I think we need to get back to basis where kids and Transformers would just hang out and then stop evil because people were being a little stupid that day.
My only major problem is like it's not at this point in the series. It's not even like it's still like I don't like most of the human characters in those movies because I'm like, who cares? But I can understand like trying to have like a like a self-insert in there to be like, hey, look, a human, it's relatable. But like, man, those later movies, I don't like anyone. None of the Transformers, like none of the humans. It's just bad.
Mm-hmm.
All the Transformers are just kind of assholes in the later movies too, especially after the fourth one, where they're like, "Oh man, we've managed to fuck up human relations so bad, we're just kind of assholes now."
Mm-hmm.
Optimus Prime supposed to be like the pinnacle of like I'm a good guy, and he's like the Guild brothers.
Dude, literally, they were fucking dead, bro. It's like, yeah. Because the Decepticons keep kicking your ass every movie, and if it isn't them kicking your ass,
even though you guys keep winning every movie, you also keep losing all the time, apparently.
Yeah, if it isn't them losing to the U.S. military will fuck something up, like it does.
No, don't even start it on how much that movie how much all those movies love of like, oh, we have the female lead character of this movie. Let's zoom in on her ass.
Or to.
It's oh god, I can't. Like this Transformers 3, there's literally a scene where it's just going up the stairs right in some girl's ass, and I'm like, I get it. Jesus, where's the robot?
Where's the robot?
I want robots. I don't want women. Nah, no, it's fine. But anyway, yeah, super excited. And that Bumblebee movie was alright. I don't remember much of it, aside from it's better than whatever the fuck those other movies were.
Yeah.
But yeah, next up in the news is we mentioned it like a while ago, but Proud Family's getting a reboot. It's Proud Family Louder and Prouder, which is really cool because Proud Family's really tight. I'm glad that we're getting more of it. Or it's getting like a continuation. That's like it. And they recently released a list of all the guest stars they're going to have on it. I'll post it.
Well, a whole bunch of them, yeah.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of guest stars over here. Some in particular, I'm just like, ooh, that's interesting. Of course, the biggest one is Lil Nas,
Yeah, they put a Lil Nas on there, and I'm like, ooh boy, this is going to be something.
It's gonna be something. I love me some Lil Nas. I can respect the man who's super gay. Not super gay, mega gay.
Dude, like literally he like redefines gay in the Merriam-Webster dictionary every 2 months.
This motherfucker went to that Met Gala thing dressed up in fucking gold armor, which is
literally
no. Gilgamesh.
Fucking Gilgamesh.
Remember that article from the hard drive where the motherfucker They wrote Little Nas X disappointed they didn't do enough damage to reveal his final form.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me grab it. I know that article just somewhere.
Little Nas has
Oh my
so
god,
much
I
fucking
love that
power.
article. Small shout outs. Go check out the hard drive on Twitter.
Yeah,
They're like a parody news. They're like a parody news, like gamer news channel. Sorry, not a gamer news like account that all they do is just like make
They're
like
a parody news. They're like it's literally a satire news site, and they make.
It's like fuck. There's another one similar to them. It's like The Onion. There you go.
It's right. It's like The Onion, but like for games and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It still kills me every time I see Little Nas in the fucking Gilgamesh armor.
Yeah, no, I thought that was just a joke people were making, but no, that was an actual tweet that he made. It was him in the armor, and the last picture was Gilgamesh from Fate Stay Night, or the Fate series. Whatever.
Yeah, the Fate series where it's like, oh dear God, the local freaking celebrity acknowledged it. We escape it. We can't.
I don't know how I feel about that. It's nuts.
Bro, the Fate fans were eating well that night.
Here it is. Here's the article. It's all I gotta make through work. There it is. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's
Little
Nas disappointed in Met Gala didn't do.
Oh my god, all those fits.
Little Nas X is disappointed the Met Gala was unable to defeat his third phase, allowing him to unleash his final outfit upon the world.
Bro, dude,
honestly,
I'm seeing health bars on all of those. Like those fits are killing.
They really
honestly. Are. But yeah. But yeah, no. They got some other guests. There's a lot of, of course, there's a lot of, like black celebrities and all that. The one that I look at and I'm like, interesting is Jaden Smith's going to be a guest on there.
Yeah, well, I feel like they have to get one of the Smiths, bro.
I mean, yeah, but they chose the wrong one.
Yeah. Listen, we're going on the Neo Yokio redemption arc.
Yeah, they need to make their show good.
Yeah.
God, that first episode is amazing, though. I'll give it that.
Mm-hmm.
I can smell bitch.
Smell like
also
bitch,
the big Toblerone, the where I got the meme.
The thing that you took and you became.
And now look at me, hot, sweaty, and in
the room where you're recording. I look into the room where you're recording, and now you're just an actual Toblerone.
Bro, you just look in my chair, and there's just a Toblerone.
I'm just like, that's expected, honestly. Yeah.
The Toblerone with a little headset.
But yeah, they got a lot of neat guests for the new Proud Family. Yeah. I'll probably put a link in the description below for it.
I looked through the list. I felt like obviously the whole bunch of black celebrities, and I saw Brenda's song, and I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like I'm recognizing some of these. I'm just like, whoa. I know more celebrities than I did.
They also got Al Roker. It's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not much to say until that show comes out. But I'm excited. Yeah. Proud Family was pretty good.
It has good odds.
A black youth. But yeah, I want them because there's always tons of shows getting like continuations nowadays, and they make reference to like memes related to their show, like how that new iCarly redid the Carly on the computer meme from when she was on Drake and Josh. I want an episode where it's fucking, I forget the dad's name, but Oscar. He's doing that run down the street.
Dude,
Oscar, yeah, he's doing the run down the street.
Run, yes.
I fucking love
Oscar
that run.
Proud is like the biggest power of that show, and I love him.
It fucks me up because it doesn't even look like he's like really running fast. You can just tell that it's the animation just sliding over the background frame. Just it's like watching it's like running from a clown, bro. I can't, but yeah, that's all we gotta say for that. The last major piece of news that we got here is She-Ra, sister of He-Man and all that, because He-Man's getting a lot of shit lately, or like the whole Masters of the Universe stuff in general.
It's just not...
There's gonna be a new live action She-Ra series, which it's also exclusive for Amazon, which I don't
already a questionable move.
I mean, I'm not too upset about it because we got She-Ra Princess of Power on Netflix, and that show is really good. Unlike like the recent He-Man stuff they've been releasing, I haven't seen that new one, but whatevs.
Yeah.
But I don't get why we need to make a live action She-Ra now. Not only that, but it has no correlation with the Netflix show or anything.
Ooh, yay. Nothing like trying to
Oh boy.
detach from a like established medium.
Yeah.
And live action, which is
I'm
always
trying.
scary for something that's animated first.
Yeah, I tried looking around, but it doesn't say anything about director or anything. It just says that it's in early development at Amazon, which another thing that would probably be confusing if you were like a younger person who liked She-Ra, but now like if you wanted to check out this live action thing, it's now on Amazon and not Netflix. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I don't understand. Can we stop trying to make live action versions of shows? I mean, we already see how the fucking Powerpuff Girls one is going, and it's going terribly. So bad that they had to redo a bunch of shit because everyone saw everyone saw the script online and they were like, "Oh my god, this is terrible."
Yeah.
I'm super excited for that Powerpuff Girls show though. I want to see how bad it is. I want
Bro,
to see
if it
just
I'm just waiting, like literally I'm just sitting by the freaking dumpster like a lobster's lighter fuel ready.
I know, right? It's just I don't know what I'm expecting.
Bone apple teeth, baby.
I can't oh man, I'm super excited. But other than that, there's not much else to the article itself. Like all we know just it's gonna be a new live action She-Ra. I expectedly just expect everyone to be like, oh, it's gonna be bad because live action shit to anything is not really that good. I can only think of like I don't know, Alita Battle Angel being like the only good live action adaptation of like an anime or manga, anything. There's also the Silent Hill movie, but that also has its own problems, and that's kind of animated, but
I
not.
mean, it has like a physical like animated model and stuff to like work with, so they can like work it from there. Because I mean, it's real-ish, like it's real people in like a fucked up setting. So, well, real quote
Well,
unquote.
it's Shira isn't really like it's the stand. Well, I wouldn't say it's a fucked up setting. It's kind of just like it's the standard. It's nature versus this really overuse of technology shit. It's whatever. It's old
Stuff
90s
like that. I mean, they
premise.
do shit like that in like live action mediums all the time. Look at James Cameron Avatar. They did that.
Yeah, but that's also dependent on the director.
Oh yeah, it's
And
totally
I
dependent on the
mean,
director. Right now, She-Ra is sitting in that weird ass limbo of it's in early
it's
development
early in
and we don't know
development.
anything.
Yeah, I want to say that I hope it's good, kinda, but I don't know. If you like She-Ra, just go check out the Netflix show. It's way
Yeah.
better.
It's
But
confirmed good.
that's all we have for the any big headliners for now. We can also talk about like there was one from last week that we didn't get to mention for because of the last episode being canned, but we could talk about them for a little bit. Shaggy, making his appearance on the Warner Brothers fucking logo for the new Mortal Kombat movie.
Man, I feel
Yeah.
like of course that had to be mentioned because the animation and then Shaggy.
Well, yeah, because it's animation news. It was Shaggy
Still,
grabbing
still
Scorpion.
thinking about Ultra Instinct Shaggy being
Ultra
now
Instinct
being
Shaggy, bro.
canon.
official canonical character in the
He's real.
I was gonna say in the Warner Brothers universe. Real character.
But dude, he stands at the top of the hierarchy. Everybody's got to bow to him, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, gotta
I can't. I
pay their
don't.
protection fee so they don't get killed.
I can't wait for the new Scooby Doo piece of media that decides to capitalize on this
I
because
want
they just released
what they
that.
should do. They should release like a shirt like that's like Shaggy shirt, which is obviously it's a normal gray one, but it's like ultra baggy and it's got like power things running through it, like it had like sleek gold bars painted on top of it. You know what I'm talking about?
God, you know what they could do with Ultra Instinct Shaggy? They could be like he goes Ultra Instinct and like it's like a Super Saiyan thing. You know how like their hair turns like gold or yellow, whatever.
Mhm.
Like his just to make a reference to it, his shirt should go from green to red.
Oh God.
Yeah,
no, it's
that's
Ultra
weird.
To
Instinct,
show that
Jackie,
he's
so it has
not
to be
kidding.
blue. It has to be blue though, so it's Ultra Instinct.
Wait, no, yeah, like his super form, it turns red, and then for Ultra Instinct, it turns like blue or just some other color. It turns brown for Scooby. No, it turns brown when him and Scooby fuse together. There you go. Fusion dance. When we're gonna get it? We were gonna get it, not Hanna-Barbera, they're dead. Warner Brothers, when we're gonna get Shaggy, Scooby fusion dance. Also, speaking of Scooby-Doo, this is another thing from like the week, from my week, but it's very minor. I didn't actually watch it, but me and some of my roommates were going through HBO Max, and we found some random ass movie called Daphne and Velma, which is a live action movie about Daphne and Velma from Scooby-Doo.
Oh God, you're talking about the Daphne and Velma movie. Oh God.
We watched it for literally like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we gave up because we were like, no, this is terrible.
Too horrible.
I cannot with it.
Give me my hot Scooby-Doo 2 Velma.
But yeah, no, that I'm gonna watch that at some point. But holy shit, that movie looked bad. I can't wait. I'll give you guys an update on the next episode of the podcast to see how that goes.
Dude, it looked bad just in the trailers, bro.
For real, like the image they use for like HBO Max, it looks like their faces are like photoshopped onto the bodies. It looks weird.
The actors didn't want to be associated in the trailers, so they're like, please just Photoshop like somebody else.
Yeah, but other than that, again, we don't have any major news. All we got now is just like anything that's now streaming or anything that recent releases. That new He-Man show, the CGI one that I mentioned, like the last podcast. Sorry about that. It came out. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm gonna go check it out because I'm just really confused at what Netflix is doing with He-Man in general. Like the Kevin Smith show, I don't think it's gotten the new episode because everyone did not like it.
Mm-hmm.
And also Kevin Smith had like a meltdown on social media about everyone dissing on it, and
yeah,
I don't know. Like I like He-Man, but it's not like a thing I'm a huge fan of. It's just one of those things where I like keeping up with it because it's a part of my life regardless if I want it or not.
Mood.
Other than that, we got some recent releases. And there's a lot of new seasons for stuff coming out, like Amphibia Season 3 and all that, but I don't really like mentioning, like, new seasons of stuff coming out because, like, if...
I've been advertising the shit out of it.
Yeah, if anything, I like to talk about, like, anything that's out now or any recent releases about stuff of, like, we haven't heard about or, like, it's new.
Yeah.
So it's like a new series or anything. I know there's going to be a live-action Loud House coming out soon, which is weird.
That
I don't think anyone asked for that.
like it's gonna be.
I saw a clip of it and it, yeah, no. I'm glad to see that they're still making weird live action Nickelodeon movies. I'll give them that. It's still better than the Fred movies. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh god, the Fred movie. That was a fever dream.
It's so good.
It's a fever dream because John Cena said it was a fever dream. Well.
I mean, literally, it's canonical that John Cena's not actually his dad in the movie.
Oh, yeah, but at the same time...
Even he is the best part of that movie.
He is literally the best part.
Or all those movies. I don't know if he appears in the third one. I forget the third one entirely.
I just remember the second one. He finds his dad. I just don't remember the first one.
The second one is about... he has a new teacher and he thinks it's a vampire, and this new teacher is now trying to get the moves on his mom. There's straight up a scene where he goes up to his school for it's like a music recital thing where his teacher's going to be, and he's got water guns all strapped to him filled with garlic water, and I'm like, oh my god, Fred's a school shooter. For vampire.
Oh my god, dude, you know what that makes me think of? That one Disney show, My Babysitter is a Vampire.
God.
Yeah.
I remember that and I hate myself now.
Well, was she a vampire?
Actually, yes, and so were like several other random because it had a very so because it's pretty much like, oh yeah, there's the vampires and they're the cool hot kids, and becoming a vampire makes you hot. Debatably about the cool part, but it makes you hot.
Man, I feel bad for vampires. I feel like a lot of people shit on them just because we came from that whole era of Twilight, but there's some cool vampires. I mean, we got like Castlevania.
Yeah.
We got like this Vampire the Masquerade. We got like the Witcher vampires, as I've heard that they're like really cool.
They're kind of neat.
Oh yeah, that was another thing I watched. I watched that new Witcher animated.
Oh, Nightmare of the Wolf or something. Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, because our roommate who's super into The Witcher watched it one morning, and I was like, yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah, I did too. Actually, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's really well animated, and if you like Witcher, it's pretty faithful.
Yeah,
from what I've heard.
Yeah, you pretty much see the story of Vesemir, the old man from Witcher 3.
Yeah.
If you have no other source of reference for him.
Yeah. I meant like it's the type of special where I'm like, wow, this is really good. I might check out Witcher at some point. I don't know, maybe.
Oh yeah.
I'm already playing a bunch of other stuff right now though. So
yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, I need to get back to playing Witcher 3 because I got it from him from our roommate as a birthday gift, and I put it down so long ago at this point. But at the same time, I've got Digimon Next Order in the freaking mail, so you know what?
Yeah.
Just file it back there. Just go into the file cabinet. Just dig out the library.
Yeah. But aside from that, there's some. Oh, got anything?
We also watched that Disney movie Soul. That was fun.
Oh yeah,
yes,
we did watch
film
that.
of the year.
That movie's pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like it did better than Inside Out. Like because I watched that movie with our other roommate as well, and I actually cared more.
I was gonna say Soul throws a huge wrench in the works of Inside Out. Honestly, like
I mean, yeah, but Inside Out was also not that amazing.
Like it was a decent. Inside Out was a decent animated movie at the from when it was, but at the same time, like I feel like if I were to watch it again and again, I would just be like, oh, okay, emotions, yay. And as you hear the emotion drain from my voice.
I feel like it's just one of those movies where like I watched it the first time and it was pretty solid as I thought. If there's anything I still like about that movie, I like Sadness. She's adorable.
I do love I do love my crippling depression. It just makes me all warm and fuzzy inside.
But yeah, like I feel like the Inside Out itself is just kind of like meh. I feel like the movie goes a little bit too long. I don't care for that elephant character.
Oh, Bing Bong.
He's like the comic relief.
Bing Bong,
yeah,
Bing Bong.
I don't really like him. Yeah, he didn't really need him honestly. And the whole concept of the emotions being like actual beings inside your head, it's cool, but I don't think it's properly fleshed out. But yeah.
And they do simplify it in like other characters and just like, oh, here's this. Yep.
Here's a dog.
Here's dog.
But yeah. Aside from that, well, yeah, we watched Soul. It was actually really good. Even if there's only one complaint I have about it is I watched that super late into the night where I was supposed to go to bed like hours earlier, and I regret it regretfully.
Yeah, but it was like it actually made me care about the character. Like the characters were fun. They had their own like little problems with them, obviously, but at the same time, it's like I feel like it was better kind of fleshed out than Inside Out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But aside from that, that's pretty much it. The only last thing that I should mention is some recent like announcements of stuff coming out soon. That new My Little Pony, a new generation thing premieres in 1 week.
God.
Oh boy.
Which
I'm gonna be hearing about that.
I might check it out. Although that from my general understanding from most people, they're like, yeah, we'll check it out, but man, Friendship with Magic is gone now. Which kind
the magic is gone.
Personally.
The magic is gone, and so are the fans.
The new generation, right? Oh man, it's My Little Pony 3, the new generation.
It's dude, it's gonna be like on the levels of Paw Patrol, where like we show it to shut our kids up. That's it.
I don't know. Maybe it does something. I don't know.
Maybe the friendship will come back. We haven't checked the bus fare.
Listen. It's like Street Fighter 3, where a lot of people didn't like it because it didn't have their classic Street Fighter characters like Zangief or like all the iconic ones from Street Fighter 2, and instead we have a bunch of all these weirdos that people don't like because they're idiots. Because Street Fighter 3's roster is amazing, and I dare you to debate me about it. I mean, if
nice.
there's anything...
I hate the fact that they fucked it with the chronological, with the chronology of the series, though. Like, because like Street Fighter 3 is technically like the end of the Street Fighter timeline.
Yeah, but don't even get started with continuity. It's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, the only character I can say from like 3 that I can say that's outright bad is 12, because I like 12 conceptually, but like that character in actual gameplay is fucking terrible, like downright bad.
Dude, yeah.
Like he does not do enough damage. He can't combo into anything. He's just terrible.
He is the definition of the bottom tier.
Yeah, no, there's a really good video about like bottom tier character, and he's the focus.
He's the focus. He's literally the focus.
Yeah, I forget the dude who made it, but he makes some pretty good fighting game videos. But anyway, not to get off topic. Also, the new Disney show, The Ghost and Molly McGee, is going to be premiering on October 1st, which I'm excited.
Oh, it sounds like a good time.
Disney's been doing pretty good for their Disney animated their animated shows, except Owl House is now on hiatus and we're not getting any new episodes for like ever.
Yeah.
And also now like the creator's been like drastically been like, oh man, now we have to only do like a lot less episodes than we were going to originally. It just
it sucks, but
whatever. But they still got a pretty good track record. We got Gravity Falls.
Falls.
We got like Cake Batowski, Randy Cunningham, 9th Grade Ninja.
Ah, yes. The classic Randy Cunningham.
Hey, that show was good, and I'm surprised that not enough people remember.
The virgin Randy Cunningham versus the Chad Cake Batowski.
I can't say. Well, they both were around the same time.
I'm mostly just going by their fit physiques, where like Kick Batowski has more of the Chad physique, while Randy has more of the virgin physique.
Yeah, Kick Batowski is a Chad if you really think about it. But yeah. That's all. That's all we really have for today's episode for any news. That's probably going to be the end of the podcast in general.
Yeah.
In general, the whole podcast is
over. The podcast is over. No. This is just like the band.
I don't know. Aside from anything else, I don't know. I've had some ideas of like doing some other podcasts, but I don't know.
Other podcasts? You mean you want to do more podcasts?
Yes, I want to do more.
Man, we still got to do that Devil Survivor fucking analysis.
Yes, I know.
That's been promised for like years at this point. Well, I don't know about like on your channel, but personally.
Fuck, you're right. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. But, also, damn it. There are stuff I've done this week that I just forget until like up now, but I also been, what was the name of it? I almost forgot the name of it. But a good friend of ours, of me, Pixel, Ravioko, Mr. Ravioko. But he's been doing him and a bunch of other his friends have been doing this D&D podcast called Dungeons and Disassociation. Is that what that word is? I'm not dumb, am I?
I'm not reading it, so I can't say if you're dumb or not yet. Give me like 2 seconds and I can tell you.
Damn it! I'll just link it. Don't even.
I like telling you that you're dumb. It makes me feel all right.
Oh yeah, Datus is great. Datus is fine.
I've been listening to that recently when I'm at work, and it's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, Dungeons and Dissociation.
It's good. Yeah, okay. I was right. I thought it was stupid.
It's okay. You only say that, and I sometimes agree with you.
Yeah, but I'd highly recommend go checking out his stuff. It's really good. I like it. But yeah, I don't know. I've been listening to it. It's been giving me ideas. But aside from that, that's gonna be the end of the episode. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Midnight Toons. If you enjoyed the music, it's of course done by Tube Mellow. Please go check him out. Go check out that new album he released. It's really good. Link to the description below. If you want to go check out our social media about any updates on the podcast or just seeing what we're generally doing, you can go check us out. You can follow me at like Twitter, YouTube, whatever. If you want to check out what these numbnuts are doing on their own time, go follow them on Twitter.
It's mostly just liking like random waifu art. Let's be real.
Yeah,
I'm going
if you follow
on
Toble, it's gonna be
on. For me, I'm on a very much on an aesthetic spree right now. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing outside of my usual retweets of stuff that I like. So
yeah,
take that for Will.
The only thing I can say is you were warned.
Yeah, I was gonna say you are warned.
You are warned.
But yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, go share it with your friends. If you have a question for us, leave it in the YouTube comments for the version on YouTube.
Please give us things to talk about.
Yeah, I meant like we only gotten like 2 questions, actually 3 questions in our whole entire lifetime of the podcast. We got that one by Tuck about the sandwich, which, damn it, I remember that.
I still get somewhat triggered that you assume that I would need to be pressured to eat a cheese and what sandwich?
It was peanut butter and cheese sandwich.
Peanut butter and cheese. You assume I need to be pressured.
Yes. Yeah, I can assume we could pressure you to eating that.
Bro, I've drank maple syrup. I've drank ranch. I can drink a sandwich. Let's go.
That's But yeah, and the only other question was Toble asking us a question about waifus, and
I tried to start the waifu war
talking about gorillas. Yeah, which didn't do anything.
Bro, I tried to start the waifu war, but at the same time, I gave you Nerf guns.
Yeah. But anyway, that's gonna be it for us. See you guys in the next episode, and have an amazing night. I'm gonna assume it's night. See ya.